Oh my God, I literally cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. Right now, at this very moment, something incomprehensibly insane is unfolding in the NFL universe. Something so shocking, so jaw-dropping, that it's about to shake the very foundations of the Philadelphia Eagles' future and send shockwaves across the entire league. You think you've seen crazy trades? Think again. Because what I've got in my hands, what I've uncovered, is a secret so deep, so explosive that it could rewrite history. And let me tell you, this is not a drill. This is not some rumor, it's the real deal, and I guarantee you, what you're about to hear will blow your mind. But there's a catch, a secret so colossal, so unimaginable, that only the inner circles of the NFL are even aware it's happening. Are you ready to dive into the absolute edge of football madness? Because what I'm about to reveal will make everything you thought you knew about trades, power moves, and dynasty building seem insignificant. We're talking about a game-changing, epic, even legendary maneuver, and it's happening right now. But hold on, before I unveil the full story, I need your full attention. If you're truly a die-hard Eagles fan, if your heart beats for that green, white, and silver, then you have to do one thing. Hit that subscribe button now, smash that like button with the fury of 1,000 touchdowns, and activate that notification bell because what I'm about to spill will change the game forever. This isn't just another video, it's the start of something legendary. Only the insiders, the real fans, the ones who keep the faith through every heartbreak, will get the full scoop. So if you're tired of the same old, safe, boring football stories, then buckle up because you're about to go on a ride through the NFL's most secret, most insane trade scenario in recent history. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second. Are you ready? Let's go. Now picture this. The NFL offseason just hit a new level of chaos, with rumors swirling faster than a Jalen Hurts scrambling out of the pocket. But what you don't see in the headlines, what they're not telling you is that behind the scenes, a covert operation, an underground mastermind move, is happening. It's something so big, so controversial, that it could send shockwaves into next season. And no, I'm not talking about just any trade. This is about a blockbuster, a historic, earth-shattering, once-in-a-lifetime move that will tear apart the league and make the Eagles unstoppable. And the stars align perfectly for this to happen. I'm talking about the unthinkable. The Philadelphia Eagles pulling off a deal for none other than the rising, relentless edge rusher Malcolm Koonce from the Las Vegas Raiders. Yes, Malcolm Koonce. Imagine the scene. The Eagles, fresh off their Super Bowl LIX victory, sitting in the offseason with a roster that's already stacked, yet secretly hungry for even more championship blood. And who better than Malcolm Koonce? The guy's played just 5 seasons, but his story is one of resilience, grit, and undeniable talent. Remember how he tore his ACL in 2024, missing an entire year? That's in the past now. He's come back stronger, his sacks increasing, his pressure on quarterbacks electrifying the Raiders' defense. In 2025, Koonce posted 4.5 sacks and 30 tackles after returning from that devastating injury. That's not just a comeback, it's a statement. The Raiders, desperate to retain him, signed him to a 1-year, $12 million extension, but guess what? The moment the season ended, the league buzzed, rumors of a seismic shakeup started to surface. And now I've got exclusives, whispers from insiders who say it's already happening behind closed doors. But why Koonce? Why now? Because with the Raiders looking to rebuild and Koonce's free agency looming, the Eagles smell blood in the water. They see his potential, his relentless edge rush ability, and most of all, his hunger to win. They're orchestrating an all-out covert operation to land him, and I've uncovered the details that will blow your mind. Sources close to the Eagles' inner circle confirm that Howie Roseman, their genius GM, has been working in clandestine meetings with Raiders, front office, offering a package so wild, so unprecedented, that it makes previous trades look like child's play. Could it be a package centered around draft picks? Young stars, future assets? No, what I've learned is even more shocking, a player swap that will stun the league. And it involves, wait for it, Malcolm Koonce heading to Philly in exchange for a future first-round pick, a mid-round pick, and an undisclosed player that will turn the NFL upside down. This move is not just about filling a need. This is about establishing dominance. The Eagles, already champions, want to be beyond unstoppable. They want to inject their pass rush with a shot of pure adrenaline. Imagine Kuntz rushing opposite Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, unstoppable forces of nature. Imagine him crushing quarterbacks like Daniel Jones, stealing games in the fourth quarter, turning the tide with just one sack. Think about the locker room dynamics, what this will mean for Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown, and a defense coached by Vic Fangio, transforming them into a nightmare for every offense across the league. Nobody will be able to stop this combination of young talent, veteran savvy, and strategic genius. It's the ultimate recipe for sustainable dominance. Now let your imagination run wild. Picture Malcolm Kuntz in that Eagles green, wearing that iconic '98 jersey, flying off the edge after a clutch sack, celebrating like a hero in front of One Lincoln Financial Field. Imagine him on the Super Bowl stage, clutching the trophy, knowing he's part of a franchise that's rewriting NFL history. Can you see the scenes? The TV shots of him celebrating, the stadium in euphoria, social media exploding with Eagles Dynasty hashtags. That's not just a fantasy, it's becoming reality. The league will tremble at the very thought. Rivals, they're already panicking. Rumors swirl about defensive schemes being rewritten to counter the Eagles' newfound firepower. The NFL's power structure, it's already shifting behind the scenes, knowing that what's happening now is nothing short of a revolution. And you know what's even more insane? The emotional impact. Malcolm Kuntz isn't just some random player, they see him as a symbol of resilience. A guy who fought back from injury, who's worked himself into a top-tier pass rusher, who's hungry, determined, and ready to etch his name in Eagles lore. Think about the locker room chemistry, the leadership he brings, the connection with fans who love underdogs rising through adversity. This isn't just about football, it's about legacy, about destiny. The Eagles are building a dynasty, and Kuntz is the missing piece, an unstoppable force that will elevate their defense into the stratosphere. So what does this mean for you? For every Eagles supporter, every football fanatic craving the thrill of victory and the agony of epic battles, it means the future is here, and it's more glorious than ever. If you've ever dreamed of witnessing history, of seeing your team dominate the league for years to come, then you need to get hyped, because this is just the beginning. This trade, the very idea of it, will set off a domino effect across the NFL, pushing every opponent to the brink of despair. It's about establishing a legacy so powerful that it will be talked about for generations. And the best part, it's happening right now in the shadows, just waiting for the right moment to explode into the biggest blockbuster in NFL history. If you're a true Eagles fan, if your passion burns hotter than the sun on a September afternoon, then I need you to smash that like button. Share this video with every Eagles supporter you know, because what we're about to witness is not just a game. It's a redemption, a revolution, a movement that will redefine what it means to be champions. The NFL may try to hide it, but we know the truth. And trust me, the moment this trade goes down, the league will never be the same again. Because Eagles are not just here to compete. They are here to dominate, to leave a legacy so epic that even NFL legends will be jealous. And remember, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The full story, the secret negotiations, the real deal behind closed doors, it's coming. So stay tuned, keep your eyes glued, because I'm bringing you every secret detail, every insider scoop, every explosive revelation. This is the moment history will remember. The Eagles, with Malcolm Kuntz, will rise like a phoenix and claim their right to NFL immortality. And you, yes, you, will say you were there from the beginning, witnessing the birth of a new dynasty. Buckle up, because this is the showdown of the century, and it's just getting started. Remember, legends aren't born, they're made. And this trade, it's the blueprint for a legendary future. The question is, are you ready to be part of it? Because once this deal lands, once the world finds out, the entire league will be in chaos. The Eagles will stand tall, proud, and unstoppable. Malcolm Kuntz, he's about to become a name etched in history forever. Get your popcorn ready, because the greatest NFL story is about to unfold, and you are right in the middle of it. This is not just hype. This is reality, and it's happening now. The countdown has begun. Are you ready to witness greatness? Because I sure am. Let's go Eagles.